welcome to another Velocity Student Ministries. Tonight is a special night because tonight is our student share night. And if you've not been here for one of these nights, well, you're in for a real treat. Tonight, we're going to get the chance to hear from some of our own, your own peers, student ministry team members who want to share how they've seen God at work in their lives. So I hope you're really looking forward to that. Of course, first up, it wouldn't be a Velocity online youth group if we didn't start with some games. So let's get started with some games in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, time for some games. We're starting out with emoji Christmas songs. I think the point of this game is for you to be able to guess the Christmas song based upon the emojis. So you're hunting for meaning in emojis. I think that's how it goes. So should we play? Are you guys ready in the chat? Let us know if you are ready to play Emoji Christmas Songs Volume 2. All right, here we go. We got some emojis. And there they are up on the screen behind me. What do you guys think? What Christmas song would you say that this is? There's just 3 emojis here. So what do you got for me? What Christmas song do you think this is up here? You don't know. I don't know if I know either. It's like a guitar and rocking around the Christmas tree. Douglas and Caleb, well done. That is probably the correct answer. Yes, it is the correct answer. All right, let's do another one. More emojis. They're flying, they stopped. All right, we got an eyeball, a tree, or a house and a Christmas tree. So something about a Christmas tree or something. I don't know. What do you guys think? What Christmas song do you think this is up here? Let us know what you think in the chat. Let us know everything you think in the chat. I see a house of weed. I don't think that's it. I don't even know that that's a Christmas song. I'm pretty sure it's not. So we're gonna say no. My games producer is not giving me the clear ahead. I'll be home for Christmas. That is correct. Well done. Home Christmas. I see it now. All right, awesome. Let's do another one. Let's roll those emojis and boom! Here we go. We've got some emojis up here with what looks to be like a grandma and a car and a puff of smoke or a cloud of some sort and a reindeer. So I actually think I know what one this is, so I'm not gonna say anything more because I don't want to give it away. Grandma ran over the reindeer. Is that how the song goes now? Grandma got run over by the reindeer. I think that is correct. Well done, Eddie. Well done. Easy, yes. I even got it, so I figured it was pretty easy. All right, here we go. Only 2 emojis. There's like a second place and a bell. I think I also know what this one is. What do you guys think? I think you guys will figure it out. Someone's going to get it really fast. So I'm just keeping my eyes in the chat to see who gets it first. Silver bells. Very good. Christy, very good. That is correct. That's kind of what I suspected it was. All right, let's do some more. Gonna do another game somewhere in here. Well done. Yes, you all are correct with the silver bells. Boom. So here we got some kind of like party, and the number 2 is like a calendar thing, and the earth. So there you go. What do you think this is? Joy to the world. Party to earth. I like that, party to earth. Joy to the world. That is absolutely a Christmas song, and I think that is pretty good. Yeah, no, I just like that party to the world. I think that was hilarious. And now we've got chestnuts and a pan and a fire. So I'm pretty sure you guys can figure this out. Just see who's fast. Who's fast in the draw? Keeping my eyes in the chat to see. Fortnite, egg, and a fire. I'm pretty sure that's not correct. Sure someone's getting it right now. You guys are typing fast. and furiously. Come on, chestnuts over a fireplace. Well, it's actually over an open fire, but very close. Chestnuts over an open fire. Yes, that's how the song goes. I'm not gonna sing it for you because I don't want to melt your ears off. Rustic Italian stew, Doug. Oh, that's good. All right, here we have like a chipmunk, a Christmas tree, like X, like a do not do it thing, a clock, and a calendar. Yes, Kimber. Yes, that was the last one. Well done. So we got chipmunk and tree, and in July too. The calendar is specifically in July. I don't know. Alvin the Chipmunk. That was my first thought too, Jaden. That was definitely my first thought too. But what do you guys think it is? Because I do not know, so I am as clueless as you. So dig deep within your Christmas song repertoire and tell me what you think it is. Squirrel, July, 17 days till Christmas. 17 days till Christmas? Maybe. I don't know. We need a clue. We all are in desperate need of a clue. Chipmunk song. Christmas, don't be late. Don't be late. So apparently it's a chipmunk song. Christmas, don't be late. I guess that is a song sung by the Chipmunks. Oh well. Let's move on to one more at least of this. And here we go. We've got an arrow. We've got Santa Claus. We've got a Christmas tree. And we got a present. So there are some emojis there. They are probably equal to a song, but I am clueless on this one as well. So I'm sure you guys will figure it out. Santa Claus. Yeah, something about Santa Claus. Turn around, Santa Claus, and something. Take the something. I don't know. It is a mystery. It is a mystery. Something about last something maybe, or turning it around. What was a chipmunk thing? It was Christmas, don't be late, Doug. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sounds as good as any that I've heard yet, Aylin. What is the right answer? Game producer, tell us. It is Last Christmas. I don't even know what that song is, so mystery. All right. Do we have a new game? I think we do. All right. This one is a Christmas scramble game. So basically what is going to happen is you are going to see letters all scrambled up on the screen, and your goal is to unscramble them into something that makes sense and most likely will be Christmas related. So, are you ready? On your mark, get set. Here's the first one. It's already up there. It beat me to it. Who gave it away? I didn't know what it is. If we're still talking about the last song, which is what I suspected at the very next day, gave it away. Angel. I think that would be correct. Well done. Good job. Multiple of you got it. All right. Next one is there's some more letters on the screen. What do you guys think? I think I know. It might be the name of someone in your nativity scene, if you haven't gotten it already. Joseph. Well done. You guys, some of you guys are fast with this one. This one's a good game, clearly. All right, here we go. Okay, yeah, I figured out what this one is. It took me half a second. But now let's see who else is going to get it and how fast they're going to get it. Wow, that was fast. That was so fast. You guys are on top of this. All right, next one. Oh, dear. Okay, now I got it. There are some of you that this is clearly your jam. You guys are ready for these things. So, dear, yes, that's correct. My gosh, you guys are so fast. So this is crazy. All right, whoa. I'm not sure if I know what this one is because I'm looking at it and it's not. Okay, I got it. See, the problem is that I'm 7 seconds in your future, so it's like this weird wait, and then suddenly you guys all get it all at once. So, mistletoe, yes, mistletoe is correct. Well done, well done. All right. Okay, yeah, I got that one really fast too. That was really fun. My brain's like solves puzzles quickly. But you guys are all on top of it. See, we've kind of gotten away from making you hunt for emojis in the chat. Feliz Navidad. Yes, that is correct. You guys are so fast. All right, here we go. This danger word up here on the screen behind me. I'm sure you're gonna get it. You guys are so fast. All right, gingerbread. Yes, it is gingerbread. That is correct. Well done. Well done, man. You guys are so fast. Very good. All right, what's this one? It is something. I'm not sure. I haven't figured it out yet. I look over at it and I don't know what the answer is. Oh, you guys got it before I did. That's pretty good. Fruitcake, yes. Why is that a Christmas tradition? Who likes fruitcake? Let me know in the chat if you like fruitcake. I need to know. All right, here is the last one. It looks like it says tailspin. I am still working it out. Doug, you make me some gingerbread and I will eat it. Yeah, no, see, none of you guys do like fruitcake. I kind of know it. Oh, except Jaden. Jaden likes fruitcake. What is this? All I look at this is I see this word and all I think is like ibuprofen, which is not even half the letters are right in here. You're weird. Poinsettia. Man, you guys are fast. All right, we've got one last game. And this is a little less of a game and more of a caption challenge. So just going for some funny things. We're just gonna put a few of these up. And the first one is this one. Caption this photo. Caption it. Pretend I'm not in the photo though, please, when you caption it. So a poinsettia is like a plant that's all like red and Christmassy and only comes out at Christmas, in case you were wondering what I'm not even probably saying it right. So Santa in the hood, in the summer hood. He's not wearing a shirt. Gingerbread. Santa's only Christmas present, motorcycle. Christmas in California, be like, yep. That's good. Anyone else? Caption this photo. Rockin' and rollin' Santa, yeah, that's good. All right, let's do another one. I got all the internet. All right, here we go. We got some gingerbread cookies holding smaller marshmallow people or something. I'm not even really sure what's going on in this photo. I'll let you figure that out. How would you caption this? How would you caption this one up behind me now? You're slower than everyone else. Death of Frosty the Snowman and his friends. You're still smiling. Everyone's smiling though. Kidnapped. Let's make a snowman. A marshmallow man. Alright, come on. Let's making some friends because everyone else wanted to eat me. Marshmallows are tasty, are they not? They're so tasty. Do you want to build a snowman? Yeah? Good, no, that's good. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do another one of these. How would you caption this photo here behind me? Let us know again in the chat what you guys think. Maybe this one will be a little easier than the gingerbread guys and the marshmallow cookie guys. What do you guys think? Time to be a Christmas snack. I like that one. That's pretty good. No Lazy Christmas. The gingerbread revenge. That's good, Doug. I like that. Grandma knit the cat hat. Yep. That's how so many of you guys would feel. Grumpy cat. That's how so many of you guys would feel if your grandma knitted you some random thing for Christmas, rather than getting you something that you wanted, maybe. Maybe some of you in the chat actually would like something knitted. I don't know. Christmas photos again? Yeah, that's so true, right? That's how a lot of people feel when mom says we're gonna take photos now, right? I want to sleep. Yep, very true. All right, very good. Let us now. I think we'll be done with games for now, and we will be right back. All right, that was a lot of fun to play some games together. It's good just to be able to unwind and chill together and have a lot of fun. I'm here just to share a few announcements quickly with you, and then of course our ministry team students will be sharing with you tonight. We're super excited about that. But announcement wise, I want to let you know that tonight is our last youth group until after the new year. So we won't be back together again until January 20th. I know that seems so long and so far away. Now, between now and then, we'll probably post some videos on YouTube, just some different conversations and some things that Doug and I are talking about and thinking about what we might want to do. So be sure to click subscribe and hit the notification bell here on YouTube so that you're notified when that happens. And after the new year, once we're back together, whether we're in person or online, we'll be sure to let you know via email and on social media how that's gonna look. But again, YouTube is a great way. We're gonna be putting more stuff up here, hopefully, in the coming month. So hit that subscribe and notification bell. I think that'll really help you out in making sure that you're aware about what we're up to. Last but certainly not least, again, you're gonna get to hear from some of our student ministry team students tonight, and I'm super excited about that. But maybe you're thinking, man, I'd like to be a part of the student ministry team. We go deeper into God's word and think about how we can live like Jesus and give them a little bit more leadership and role within this youth group. And maybe that's something that's interesting to you. Well, if you're in 10th or 11th or 12th grade and you're interested in doing that, there's an application in the description of this video that you can click on. Also, you can talk to me and find out more if you're just kind of curious to hear more. Or of course, you can ask any of them what they think about being on the student ministry team, and they'll give you their honest opinion. All right, Asher, take us away in some prayer time.
Hi guys, my name is Asher and I'll be praying for you guys tonight. All right, let's pray. Dear God, I pray that we'll all have a good night tonight at youth group, even though it's online. I pray that you'll give Jason the words for the message, and that we'll be able to take in the stories with all the students we'll be hearing from. And I pray that we'll be able to learn a lot from other people that are similar age to us. And I pray that we'll have a good rest of the night tonight. In your name I pray, amen.
Thanks, Asher, for leading us in prayer. As we get started tonight, I want to encourage you guys with God's word. In Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 2, we read, "Lord, I have heard of your fame. I stand in awe of your deeds, Lord. Repeat them in our day. In our time, make them known. In wrath, remember mercy." Here, the prophet Habakkuk is imploring God to show up in his day as he has in the past. As you've looked through God's word and you see how God has worked through the nation of Israel, or how he showed up in Jesus' time, you might be wondering, where is God showing up today? What a great place to start in your prayer life. God, would you show up? Do the things today in our world, in our community, in our homes that you are famous for, that you have done in days past. And as you hear stories from our student ministry team students, I want you to ask, what has God done in my life this past year? I want you to reflect, what has God been up to in your life this past year? All right, Adela, start us out tonight.
Something I think God has been teaching me lately is to pay more attention to the people around me and to be empathetic towards them. Over the summer, my mom and I volunteered at Community Emergency Services a couple of times and helped distribute food to people who needed it. It was really eye-opening to see all the people that didn't know where their next meal was going to come from, just 10 or 15 minutes down the road from me. I've been lucky enough not to have to worry about that, especially over COVID. Because of that, I've been praying a lot more for those kinds of people and thinking about ways I can help them, especially over Christmas.
Hi guys, I'm Reese. I'm on the student ministry team here at church, and this week we were asked to share for testimony night kind of how we've seen God in our lives recently. And my perspective on this might be a little different than most people's, but I've seen God more kind of challenging us and especially challenging like our strength in Him. So this whole year, focusing around COVID, it's been difficult for everybody to live their lives kind of normally in a sense. So that aspect definitely affects us, like how the impacts of COVID are changing our lives and how we are adapting to it. Well, also, I'm in the middle of a move right now, so I've seen Him kind of help us with that. My mom's been struggling with some mental health, so God's been helping protect her and protect our family a lot recently. Me and my sister are in my sister's in college. I'm taking college courses through the U of M, and so God's been helping us not stay too stressed out about college recently. So these are the ways that I've seen God in my life, and I encourage you guys to look for Him, because this past week I've been thinking about, what am I going to say for testimony night? How am I going to talk about God in my life? And I think it's really a good perspective to have on life if we're constantly thinking about how we see God affecting us and changing our lives.
Recently, God has been teaching me to focus on myself and my personal relationship with God. Because being quarantined, it has given me a lot of time to think about myself and the way my walk with Christ is going. And it has been showing me the things that I really need to be focusing on. Because I feel like oftentimes when we're constantly hanging out with people or doing things and are busy, we oftentimes put God aside and aren't focusing on our relationship with Him. And having all this free time on my hands with sports being canceled has given me the opportunity to really see where I need to be growing in my faith with Christ. And it really has been showing me that I need to be leaning on Him more than my own. And that's really what God has been teaching me.
Hi there, my name is Ian. Today I'm going to share with you a story that helped me grow in relationships with my neighbors over the past year. Isaac and I have started a lawn and cutting business about 2 years ago, and for the first couple of years it just felt like a business. We went to their house, mowed their lawn, and then kind of left. We didn't really have any interaction. But over the past few months, as we started to get used to them, we started talking to them more, and that created friendships. We actually helped 3 of these people during the neighboring 1231 trip last summer. And I really enjoyed to see this experience grow, because we would sit down and kind of talk to the people that we mowed lawns for. They would get us something to drink, and we would just kind of catch up on the daily news, how the day's going and stuff like that. And this summer, our family actually had the opportunity to help one of those people. We pulled bricks out of her sidewalk and leveled it back out and then put the bricks back in. And that was a great pleasure for her, because her quote that she had gotten from a concrete company was over $1,000. So she was very grateful that we could help her. This year has been exciting for me to grow in my relationships with my neighbors, and I hope that those relationships will go stronger for the years to come. Thank you.
Hey guys, Tony here. I'm sharing for testimony night. So for my testimony, or I guess we were told to share about something that God had done for us this year, because it's been a pretty tough year overall for everyone, I would say. And something that I'd seen God do, for someone in my life who's pretty important to me. He's pretty close in my life, and that's my uncle. And so it happened early this summer and whatnot. It was like June, and basically my uncle had been he had a drinking problem and whatnot, and so the place that he was living, because he couldn't pay rent and anything like that, he was kicked out of his place, and he ended up being homeless. And that was pretty tough for all of us here, because he'd been in that place for quite a long time. But his drinking problem was just became too much, and at the end of the day, it just ultimately resulted in being kicked out. And so pretty much after that, he had spent his time in the homeless encampments that were set up around like parks and whatnot. And just from what I had heard, from what happened with him and everything, like he was, he got jumped, being there one time. He was all alone. It was really rainy outside and everything like that. So he obviously didn't have a tent or anything like that. He just had a backpack. And I was talking with him over the phone before I started this and whatnot, and he just wanted to say, if it wasn't, for my mom and my grandma, he doesn't know where he'd be. And that was something that really stuck out to me, over the summer as well, because my mom she couldn't see him. She couldn't see him, just homeless and everything, and it was just. And she just really wanted to help him out, and overall he's been doing really great. He's 5 months sober, almost 6 months now, and he's been doing really great. And yeah, I'm really proud of him, and everyone else is really proud of him. And we held a 3-month sober party for him late in the summer, and just seeing him, just the way, from at the beginning of the summer till the end of the summer, how he had pretty much become a completely different person. He's been calling us regularly now, and he's been really staying in touch with the family, and it's overall just really, really incredible to see, how quickly, someone who's close to you, their life just completely is flipped upside down, but then also can make an incredible rebound, in a short amount of time. 3 months, for him probably felt like an eternity, but for me it's like, wow, he's doing really, really great. And that was just something that I seen God do, and that was probably the biggest impact, because this year, other than nothing really affected me too great, but hearing that my uncle was homeless and whatnot, and that he'd just been kicked out and he had nowhere to go, and it was just really, really great to see that he's doing well. So he's been in treatment and everything like that, and I just wanted to share a story with you guys and share how God has been working in his life. And just, yeah, it was something that I just wanted to share, because that's a pretty big factor. Like I said, I'm pretty close, he's pretty close with me, and I'm pretty close with him and whatnot, and just hearing that he was, at his lowest, that he hit rock bottom, and just seeing him like that was pretty tough for me and for everyone else. But over these past 5 months, he's made a complete transformation and whatnot, and I'm just so proud of him, and I'm so glad that God was able to give him that opportunity. And I'm very glad that he took it. So yeah, that's basically it for what God's been what God's been doing, or what I've seen him do. throughout this year. That was probably the biggest thing that I could have really thought of. So, yeah, thanks, guys.
Hi, my name's Johnny, if you didn't already know. I'm part of the student ministry team, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys and sharing something that I've seen God doing in my life through this year. And this year's kind of been a very weird time for me, and I think for everybody. And because of the whole quarantine situation due to COVID-19 and the cancellation of almost everything that we'd regularly be doing, this has been a really confusing and honestly quite disappointing senior year for me. And despite all the disappointments and terrible things that have happened this year, it's been an extremely productive time for our country. Because of all the time I've been able to spend at my house, it's allowed me to refocus my mind and just realize how God's been at work in my life and in the world, honestly. At the start of quarantine, the murder of George Floyd, as well as many other African Americans, sparked a new scene of racial unrest in our country. I got so caught up in all of the bad things that were going on, such as the death of loved ones as well as the brutal murders, that I failed to see what God's plan was and is until later on. I found out that everybody, or most people, view this year as like a terrible thing with no good side effects, and they failed to see the positive side of all of it, such as a switch in the presidency and the quite harsh realization of how unequal our country is. Through this year, God has taught me to never doubt His process and that He has a plan for everything that happens. He's opened my eyes to the severity of societal issues that I didn't even realize before, and it's also taught me how important the people around us are, and that God wants us to be less self-centered and as Christians focus more on our neighbors and the social injustices around us. I'm still looking forward for this year to be over, don't get me wrong, but I'm forever grateful for what God has shown me.
Hi, I'm Christina, and I just wanted to share with you guys one of the ways that I have seen God show up in my life, and one of the things that I feel like God has been teaching me, and that has been the importance of reading my Bible. I feel like I have just gotten so much time this year, just in general, time to spend for myself, free time, because I'm not spending as much time with friends or doing activities. I mean, because obviously, because of the pandemic, it's hard to do all that. So I've just found myself with so much more time on my hands, and one of the ways that I've been filling that time, or using that time, has been reading my Bible, which I haven't always been the best at reading my Bible. I'm still not the greatest at reading my Bible. It's definitely something I need to improve on, just reading it more consistently and making more time for that. But it's really helped me a lot this year, I think. Just spending more time in the Word. It just has so much good wisdom in there, and I feel like God just speaks to me through the Bible. But yeah, I've been reading it every night, or I've been trying to read it every night recently. I've kind of been on a streak for the past like 2 weeks or a week and a half or whatever. But yeah, it's been really cool because I feel like God just like shows up in the Bible, you know, and He just reminds me of who He is and that He is in power. And even if I'm feeling sad or discouraged, or if I had a rough day, just reading the Bible at night and going to the Bible has been a great outlet, because it never fails to like calm me down. So I've just been really thankful for that, and I feel like that could really help someone if they are in a hard time, or if they are struggling, or if they need some encouragement. I think the Bible is a great place to look for that, because there's just so much good encouragement and wisdom in there, and I think you can really learn a lot and really just grow from reading the Bible, whether you think you will or not. So yeah, that's just one of the ways that I've kind of seen God show up in my life, and just one of the things he's been teaching me, and one of the things I will try to improve on. So yeah.
Thanks for the word, Christina. Man, we've heard from so many of our students and heard some really great things that God has been up to and God has taught each of them. As you guys are getting ready to maybe head into your small groups, I want to encourage you to be thinking again about what has God been up to in your life this past year. In Isaiah chapter 41, verse 20, we read, "Everyone will see and know that I, Yahweh, with my mighty hands have done this. They will consider and comprehend that the Holy One of Israel created it." And that's been my hope, that as we hear stories from students, that we would praise Yahweh, our God, that we would say, wow, God, I am considering and comprehending and seeing anew and afresh the things that you have done, that your hands have created and done these things. And so I am encouraged as we take the opportunity to go into small group together. May we be asking God, what are you currently, presently doing in my life? Now, not just what have you done, but what are you currently, what are you presently doing in my life? And perhaps we won't come up with a great answer to that question. We won't know. And to that, then, we simply say, God, help me see what you are doing. Because I believe that God is up to something. And the question is, are we seeing it or are we missing it? God, open the eyes of my heart to see what you are up to in the world, in my community, and in my life. As I've heard stories from my peers, God, show me how you are also working in my life. I'm super excited for your opportunity to enter into the small group time together and ask these questions. Hopefully you got an email with small group questions. We also put small group questions in the description of this video, along with a song that would be a great kind of end cap to hearing these stories about how God has been at work. We hope these things are encouragement to you as you enter into your small group time. All right, have a great night.